that she wanted to be the change that she wanted Katie to see, and that she couldn't just tell her daughter to be a good person and to love people, but she had to do that and show her and exemplify that. And she does that every day in the way that she greets and respects and loves people, but this is taking it to a whole new level. And she's taken such a passion for all of your children. There's not a day she doesn't come by and shows me a new picture, tells me a new story. Your children are a big part of her life. And with that, welcome Megan Harris.
Exciting to look into the crowd and see friends and family, and even more exciting to look in the crowd and see strangers, because I know that the word got out, and I hope I meet all of you before you leave tonight. I wanted to take just a second to tell you how this all started. I work at Channel 8, I'm a producer, and I was working on a program called Rachel's Challenge. And what that is it's a program that goes into schools and basically teaches kids to be nice to each other. It's that simple. Basically that one good deed can lead to another. And doing a story, I met a little girl named Peyton Agnew. She was 14 years old. Well, actually met her mother. And the story I was doing was that she was making jewelry to sell and giving the money to the Children's Cancer Fund. She wanted to be a doctor, but she wanted to find a cure. And she was pretty sick. So the day I went to do the interview, I just spoke to her mother, who's actually here today, and her entire family is here. Claudia, can you raise your hand? There she is. Yeah, she was a really amazing little girl. And during the interview, I was struck by two things. And one, we were at Children's Medical Center, and I thought, wow, this hospital is huge, and it is full of sick children. And I just can't imagine how I would do that as a parent. And then the other thing I was struck by is how strong Peyton was and how courageous she was. She'd been fighting for so many years, yet she was still wanting to find a cure and still wanting to make a difference. And so 2 weeks later, or a couple of weeks after the story aired, Peyton passed away. And I can remember the day I got the phone call from the person who had set the story for us saying, that she had died. And it was the same day that I got my portraits of my daughter from David Quisenberry, who's the one that did the pictures today. And I looked at those portraits and I thought, how terrible it would be to lose a child. And I thought, how priceless portraits are. And so that's kind of how it all started. And I don't want to be sad because I want you to leave inspired, because Peyton was an inspiring person. And so just for a brief second here, I'm going to show you Peyton's story that we did here at Channel 8. I hope you can all see the monitors so that you can see what I saw.